They are four American heroes, now at the center of the controversy over the president's treatment of fallen soldiers and their families. They were ambushed 2 weeks ago in Niger, where the U.S. has hundreds of troops as part of the war on terror. The circumstances of their deaths have been something of a mystery, but tonight David Martin has new details of how it all went down.
The four soldiers were killed conducting a patrol on which a pre-mission briefing slide said, "No enemy contact expected." They were members of a team of U.S. advisors and soldiers from Niger, about 40 in all, who set out to meet with local village leaders that day. And according to the Pentagon's Lieutenant General Kenneth McKenzie, had no reason to suspect trouble.
The patrol that was attacked last week had actually done 29 patrols without contact over the previous 6 months or so. No indication that this was going to occur.
Yet they were ambushed by a band of fighters described in an after-action report as well-trained, well-equipped, and well-organized. A band which the Pentagon now believes was a local offshoot of ISIS. The patrol's vehicles were destroyed, and the soldiers were cut down as they tried to take cover. Because no enemy contact had been expected, there were no armed aircraft overhead they could call on for airstrikes against their attackers. The first aircraft to arrive were French Mirage jets.
They were able to have close air support overhead about 30 minutes after first contact, which is pretty impressive.
But by then it was too late to drop bombs, and the patrol had to wait for French helicopters to pick up the mortally wounded soldiers. Sergeants Brian Black and Dustin Wright, both Green Berets, and Sergeant Jeremiah Johnson, the oldest at 39. Black is survived by a wife and 2 sons, Johnson by a wife and 2 daughters. The body of Sergeant LaDavid Johnson was not recovered until 2 days later. He and his wife were expecting their 3rd child. In hindsight, it's obvious the patrol went out without enough backup, but it will take an investigation to determine whether warning signs that an ambush was in the works had been missed. Anthony?
David Martin at the Pentagon, thanks.